Hey, what's up, world? Keith Lee, writing director. Welcome to my world of independent filmmaking and follow my journey as an independent filmmaker. Some things you have to do is like help your family. Right now, let me see, Pops. Wait. How many this okay. Yes, sir. It's my Pops getting out. Got all the stuff on your hat, man. Hey, say what's up to the world on here. You don't want to say what's up right now. You're doing this thing, getting out. See, he's a 49er fan. Going to the building.
Keep the door open.
That's my mom. I'm not going in the building, am I?
No, but the car door, I left it open.
Oh. Okay. I left the car door open. So you're going in. Yeah, that's my dad. He had a few strokes. Got Alzheimer's. Not Alzheimer's. Yeah, it might be Alzheimer's. And got a shunt in his head. My pops did like 20 years in the Army. But things happen. One of the things you have to do is have to make time for your family. You have to be able to, like I said, maneuver, because different things happen with your family. It might could slow you down, but don't think that things happening to you, it's a setback. Because like Oprah said, some things, they don't happen to you, they happen for you, you know, so you can see the direction you want to go. Because there's going to be a lot of switch up of behind the scenes where you're not working on a movie and you're trying to get things together, and someone in the family can get hurt, so it could stop your production. Someone gets sick, puts you out for a few weeks, but that goes back to having tight casting crew so that they'll be able to follow what you need them to do. Like if you had to take off and you can't come back to film for a few weeks or a few days, you want to make sure that your team is with you, your tribe is with you, because your crew is your tribe and your family and everything, because you all putting your heart into this. So you have to make sure that your crew and the cast is on board with what you're trying to do, because something pops up and you can't change because a family member has gotten hurt or sick, and you got to resume filming again. When you got to resume filming again, you want to make sure that the energy is still up, because when you come back to set, you want to have that good feeling and everybody's still on the same page. I mean, the vibe is moving. But every day you have stuff that you got to do, so you got to keep going. Like me, this weekend we'll be filming on Saturday and Sunday, which is coming up this weekend pretty fast. I just be watching people, watch your surroundings too, even when you're recording. If you want to get hit by a car or anything, so you just try to just look around. But I will be filming this Saturday and Sunday. Right now it's my 14th video is January the 14th. Right now I'm behind because I had put too much footage on my phone and it took up all my space, and I didn't know it took me a few days how to delete the stuff to make more room for my videos that I had made, because somebody had suggested to record in 4K 60 frames a second, but that took up a lot of my footage, so I just went back to HD for right now till I can figure out get more storage, or I'm definitely gonna get a new cell phone. Get the iPhone 16. I think I'm working with the iPhone 14 right now. So whatever you got, just work with what you can. And work with what you can. That's the best thing. I know That's the motto. Do what you can with what you can, when you can. So that's what I go by. Oh yeah, my name, if you just tuned in, my name is Keith Lee, writer and director of the West Coast An American Dream series, filmed in Stockton, California. Right now I'm up at the WorkNet building, across the street from it's across from the old Holiday Cinema. And over there they have some alcohol, beverages, and other things that you can go over there and buy. But that's the old cinema we used to go to. Right up there, like I said, this is WorkNet. I had to come here for my dad so that he can get some paperwork straight. And my mom, Pops was in the Army for a while, trying to save me and my brother's lives by joining it. But when he came back out of retirement, it was this world had super changed. Yeah, it really changed. And let me see. I'm going to start off filming probably like about 4 different scenes on Saturday, because we're really winding down. I'm knocking out all of my dialogue scenes right now, so we had a lot of dialogue scenes, and the dialogue scenes is kind of like, you know, they were real, and most of ours was more intense. A lot of it was real drama, so we tried to get those out the way first so that we'll be able to finish up with all of our montage scenes and different scenes. I mean, you don't have to do it the way I do it. I mean, you can go out there and shoot from A to B, shoot from the first beginning of the script to the end. But I shoot mines as in different puzzles, because I have different people that I'm working with and different time schedules, because people got jobs. So I break mines down into around people's schedules. So it's a lot easier for me to break around their schedules and get everybody on point to be able to film on that day. So I make sure that if the actor has to work, then we're not going to film the weekend that he needs to work. We'll film that next weekend and get everybody in on the scenes that we need to finish, because you have to be able to have everybody ready to be on location, on time, and on point. And if everybody can't be there, then that will be a big problem for you, me, anybody. Filmmakers, content creators, everything, because everything goes back down to pre-production. And it doesn't matter the size of your crew really, but when you get more money, it does, because you want great gaffers, great grips. You want the best for your whole team, and your team is your crew, your tribe, the people that you're working with to complete the project. Like, we're working with a skeleton crew right now, so I know what I've been doing with skeleton crew, because I worked with skeleton crews before. I worked with them before, so it's a lot easier for me to maneuver, set up, move around to the different locations, because we're not moving a whole crew of 20, 15, 10 people or anything like that. We're just moving a crew of, maybe 5 or 6. Everybody got cars. Everybody knows what to do, because like tonight, I'll be going over my script for this weekend, making sure I'm on point, making sure that I have all my props and ready to go. Because that's one thing you don't want to do, is, like I always say, you don't want to show up on set and not be ready, because just forgetting the battery, forgetting your slate, forgetting, even a small light, anything, your props. You want to make sure you go over your props, go over your list, has everything down packed for you to go. This is a part of getting out there and doing it, because you got to make sure that you're on point. Can't express that enough. Dot all your I's, cross all your T's, and make sure you're ready to go. Because once it's go time, there's no stopping. Like one time, I didn't check my SD card one time this was about a few years back on a shoot, and I didn't know that the SD card was filled up. So I'm filming, and then it tells me the SD card is filled up. So we had to stop production, run over to Walgreens, try to get a SD card for the Canon 80D that I was filming with. But we're finished filming with this Canon 80D. And we required SD cards. But now we're not shooting with the Canon SD, shooting with a way better camera now. As time goes on, you'll shoot with different cameras, find out what works best for you and what doesn't. And that's the whole thing. When you're starting off, you want to find out what makes you comfortable, what camera, what lenses. Just do your homework and see what it is that you like to use. And if it's a different type of camera, then you're going to have to save your money. That's what working jobs is for, really, is to fund, your arts, to fund your real career. So you got to take some losses. What I mean by taking losses is you can't buy all the latest shoes, all the latest jewelry, all the latest things, because you want to make sure that you got your stuff on point. You don't want to be out here lollygagging. Now you can't buy the camera that you wanted, or you can't buy the lights, or you can't buy the light stands. You can't get the props you wanted. You can't get nothing that you wanted because you spent your money on other things. I mean, like I said before, I don't party. I don't go out like that. I used to party all the time. Every weekend I was out there. But that wasn't going to help me in my career. It was going to help me further my dream, or my vision, and my goals, and make what I wanted to make. And that was movies and commercials, series. That's what I really wanted to do. So I had to buckle down. You have to save up. I have to do that. So I have to get the camera that I need and to pay the crew. Things come up for the cast. You gotta buy wardrobe. Some things you're gonna have to buy wardrobe because it's your project. You want to spend your money on you and your people, your crew, and everything else. You might even have to buy a new lens because the lens that you're using is not gonna cover what you need. So you might have to spend more money on lenses. You're gonna have to make sure your sound is up to point by the best you can. Make sure your sound is up, because sound plays a major role in it, into your movies. I mean, we're doing the best we can with what we got, and filming the West Coast of the American dream has been a dream for me because it's coming true, and that's what we're doing. The cast and crew is phenomenal. We're put in the work we can, the best work we can, so that we'll be able to have something for you guys to see coming up this spring, which is only a few months away. It's coming up fast. I mean, like they're saying that every day goes by a minute goes back to daylight savings, so it's getting darker later every day by the minute. And a few more months from now, it'll be back to spring and summer. It's coming fast, and you want to be able to work through the winter, have your stuff done. You have to watch out for the rain, though, because it's going to start raining, so we're trying to finish up in February for sure. I mean, it's only like 2 weeks before February. It's January the 14th, so it'll be a few more weeks, and then we'll be done with everything and getting over this dang pneumonia. Like I said, health is wealth. You got to make sure that your health is up to par, because if you don't make sure that your health is up to par, you're going to really be stuck with what you're trying to do. You're not going to be able to finish your projects. You're not going to do nothing. So you got to make sure that your health is up to par. I've been drinking lemon juice, lime juice, 7-Up, taking pills. I've been doing a lot of things to make my health better. I'm not 100%. I'll say I'm like 85%, because when I cough, it still really hurts. And I'm trying to get over this pain in my chest about spitting up all of this phlegm. But I'm still getting out there in the field. Believe that, I'm definitely getting out there. Would nothing stop me from getting out in the field and shooting and directing this. Well, not shooting it, but directing this, because I know how important it is to me and to my cast. And I wouldn't want to be the reason why we're not able to finish a project, because a lot of people start and they don't finish, and that's not what I do. we're going to finish, that's for sure. Any project that I'm on, we're going to finish. Whether it turns out good, horrible, whatever, still going to get it in the can, still going to finish it, still going to put it out to the world because that's what we did, and that's how we're going to do. Man, that's how we're going to do it. But we're trying to take our time on this one, shoot it right, shoot it, on time, make sure that the scheduling is right, pre-production, taking our time on the scenes, getting it out there, because you never know. Tomorrow isn't promised to anybody. So long as you got air in your lungs and you want to follow your dreams and pursue it and keep going. I mean, this world is about following your dreams and your visions and keep it going. I just happen to want to follow mine as in the filmmaking. I mean, it's a lot of people that I know that they made it, who started off from the bottom, and they made it. Some people get bad deals, so they quit. I mean, I've had bad deals, but I still didn't quit. It was just that, like I said before, behind the scenes, a lot of things happen with your family, and so you might have to take off. That's what people don't understand, is that you have to take off to keep going sometimes. So you come back harder. I mean, this is Stockton, not the whole Stockton, but so you could give you a little glimpse. This is just the parking lot of the Cal. I know I'm gonna say Cal Works, but Cal Works is downtown, the WorkNet building. I was a guy riding by with a speaker on there. It looked like a speaker to a computer. But it's kind of warm, getting warmer, but I still got this jacket on because I'm sick. I'm not fitting to play with myself about it. A lot of people out here with, look like they got t-shirts on, other things on, but not me. I'm trying to make sure I can keep working as an independent filmmaker and pursue my dreams. So I got on this big old North Face jacket, beanie, got my beard for the winter, and but I'm gonna be cutting my beard soon too. You guys will get to see that too. I'm gonna go back to where I was without thinking. I needed to grow my beard so I could think for a minute. It might sound weird to you, but I need to grow it so that I could think and get my wisdom on and how serious I am about my filmmaking and what I'm trying to do. Because somebody told me before that if you want to be a big time writer or director, you gotta walk the walk and talk the talk, and you got to really, really walk the walk. And it took me a minute to figure that out, what that meant, but now I understand. You really have to become what you envision and what you want to be. I mean, people do it all the time. A Marine, and they envision becoming a Marine, but then they have to go to, basic training and pass that and AIT and pass all that stuff to become what they want to become. But they do it. And there's no difference with anything else in this world, whether you're, like I said, content creator or a filmmaker. You have to envision this and get out there and put in the work. And don't worry about if people laugh at you, because people are going to laugh at you. And if they do, then oh well. If they don't, even better. But this is your dream and your vision, so get out there and put in the work and just try to keep going. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm out here in the field, but I have to take care of family business first and make sure that my dad is straight, because I help out with my dad a lot. And sometimes, if you ever heard me on I did a lot of Twitter interviews. If you ever heard me talking on a podcast or anything, I talk about my dad, talk about my family sometimes. And one of my big things is taking care of my mom and my dad and helping sure that they're straight. And I have to help my mom a lot, because it's a lot when a person has Alzheimer's, or they've had cancer, or they're elderly and they can't really cook for themselves, and you have to help them to the bathroom. There's a lot of stuff that you have to do, because you don't want to put a person in, one of them homes, because you don't know how they treat people inside them homes. well, care facility where they have to go live and eat. So my mom does her best and, help my pops out, cooking 3 times a day. I come, I help out as much as I can, because while I'm planning, the stages of shooting my scenes and stuff, in between then, I still have to help out with my dad, make sure he gets to his appointments, and, live regular day life. It's not anything different if you were a major star. You still don't want to put your family off for that. I mean, just because you've crossed over and everybody knows you, you still want to be, that person to your family who loves them, and they know that, not just because you're some superstar now you feel like you're too big to even help your family. No, that's not how life works. That's not how it should be. I mean, like I said, behind the scenes is different, so you should really help out with your family and make sure that your health is straight too. Because like I said, health is wealth. You gotta make sure that you got it down packed and keep going, because that's all you can do. That's all I think about every day is making movies, watching videos on movies. I mean, I used to think there was something wrong with me as a kid, because all I used to watch was cowboy movies and watch movies over and over and over, black and white, any type of movie. My brother used to be so mad at me about watching cowboy movies, but I used to love cowboy movies. And I used to say, when I grew up, I'm going to make a dope cowboy movie. I'll make my own. Even as a kid, I used to say that. But now look at me. Hopefully I'll be able to I will one day get the money and shoot a dope cowboy movie. I believe it'll happen as long as I keep pushing, keep going, and keep striving. I mean, consistency is everything. I haven't made it yet, but I know that I believe that the Creator has a plan for me. The Most High has a plan for me, and that's why I'm doing this, because dreams come reality. That's what I do know. I do know that I made 3 other movies. This is my 4th. This is the West Coast American Dream, part 2. That's why it's called the West Coast Today. And we're finishing it up. It'll be done in February, and that'll be it. We'll probably take off next week, because one of my person that's working on the crew has to go take on another job. They have a regular job, so I'm not for sure if we're going to be filming next weekend or not, but hopefully we will. But if we don't, that's okay. We'll come back. Just give me time to plan more and make sure that I cross all my I's and dot all my T's and be ready. And that's what this is about. It's about being ready, moving forward. Because life, once again, isn't promised. It's not. I mean, everybody has a birth and a death date. So why not, fulfill your dreams and keep going and keep pushing and keep striving. Like I said before, who cares if somebody laughs at you? This is your life. You only get one turn, one time at this. There's no do-overs in this lifetime. I mean, there's a crossover. You can make it to the other side, but that's death. But right now, while you're alive, make yourself happy, make your projects, make whatever it is that you want to make. I don't care if it's pottery. Get out there and do your pottery thing. But if it's filmmaking and content creation, you can get out there and push it to the limits. Push it till the wheels fall off. Keep going, keep pushing. I mean, you might inspire somebody else. I might inspire somebody else. So I'm trying to inspire myself, because it's not easy. Believe that. It's not easy. But there's a lot of people out there that could help you. So you never know who's watching. Never know. Somebody could just be watching this and be like, yeah, let me go help him get his production bill. I like what he's talking about. I like what he's doing. I like what writer director Keith Lee is trying. He's a real guerrilla filmmaker who came from the mud. He's from Stockton, California, you know, the 209, the Valley. And he's been pushing for years for Northern California filmmakers to keep going. So let me help him. So you never know by making these videos. And also, I like making these videos too because I leave something for my family and for my loved ones. You know, they get to see how, well, not see how, but see what I was talking about and hopefully understand what I was trying to do by building this. I want to build a giant movie studio in Stockton, which I believe I will do with the right help and the right people who see his dreams and vision. Because you never know about people. Somebody could just really want to help. And if not, then I'll get that help myself and get it done. You know? Get a loan. People know how to get loans and help other people. It's just about meeting the right people so that you can get out there and facilitate, buy the cameras, buy the studio, buy the things that you need to buy. A lot of times that, you know, you can get a loan. You just got to meet the right people. And it'll happen. And like I said, today is January the 14th. It's my 14th video. Uploading them. I just been deleting other pictures. So after this, I have January the 15th coming up too. Trying to upload that today too so I can catch up. Because today's January the 16th and I'm behind like 2 days on uploading videos because my phone storage ran out of storage. So I couldn't upload, receive messages, send messages or anything like that at all. So I've just been trying to, get that together. Because that's another problem I ran into. My phone ran out of storage, so I didn't expect that. Not while I was doing this, and then I'm trying to call Apple. I'm trying to call my provider, and they're trying to tell me, well, I could bring the phone in and they'll help me, but I didn't have time to bring it in. So I just started deleting a lot of pictures, looking on YouTube how to delete the pictures. And putting them up on, signed up for Google so that I can have Google on my phone, Google Photos, so I can have that on my phone so that I'll be able to use that and delete all the pictures off my phone, but make sure they were stored in Google, because I definitely would be hurt if all the footage that I recorded and I lost just because something stupid that I didn't want to do, paid a little fee every month. Sometimes you got to pay to play, and that's what I learned. You got to pay to play. But once again, let me show you, I'm out here at the work nut. That's the cinema over there. A few more stores. If you're from Stockton, you know where I'm at. Right off of West Lane. Right off of West Lane Bowl. That's down the street. Strip club is down the street. What else is down the street they have? Got a new 7-Eleven they building by my daughter's school. I just seen 7-Elevens is taking over Stockton. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and stay up to date with me on my journey of movie making, filmmaking, content creating, just creating. So remember, my name is don't remember, but remember, my name is Keith Lee. I'm writer director from Stockton, California, the 209, the Valley. Writer and director of the original series, The West Coast Today, starring, Dejan Bennett playing Malik. He's known by artists of Sam Rogg, Christian Grote, playing Nino. Then we have his son who's playing Juan. We have the missus who's playing Heaven. We have who else? Let me see. Oh, yeah. Can't forget about Natalia Bennett. You know, she's rocking. She's a young upcoming actress, which is my cousin Dijon's daughter. She goes by the name of Tally Bando in rapping, but her name is Star in a TV show, and her brother name is Julius Bennett. He's getting down and acting right now in it, and he goes by the name of Malik Jr. in the movie. But you know, I'm getting better at making these, and I will say I'm getting more comfortable in front of the camera and doing this because I never did anything like this before. So stay tuned, keep up with me, keep watching my videos, working as an independent filmmaker. I try to drop some jewels and nuggets every now and then when I can. Right now I'm out here in the field, but don't forget, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Hit it. This is Keith Lee, writer and director, signing out. Make sure you hit it.